During the 1950s and 60s, Alabama was a hotbed of activity surrounding the civil rights movement. Selma, Birmingham, and Montgomery took the world stage and came into national and international homes, following bombings and brutal attacks at churches, homes, bridges, and beyond. Selma was the site of much social justice activity and tragedy. On March 7, 1965, hundreds of civil rights marchers tried to travel out of Selma on U.S. Highway 80 over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. They were peacefully marching for voting rights, with civil rights activist John Lewis as one of their leaders. At the bridge, state troopers and a posse of lawmen were waiting to stop them. JoAnne Bland was a child at the time and shares the story of her experience on Bloody Sunday and growing up in Selma.
JoAnne, I read about you, and I know that you were arrested 13 times before the age of 12. How is it that you were out and about and doing all these things related to civil rights at that young age?
My grandmother, Sylvia Johnson, came to live with us when my mom died. I was 3 years old. Grandmother had lived in Detroit, so they had some freedoms that we didn't have. And when she came home, she couldn't understand how things had not changed here too. And well, one day, I was on this street, Broad Street. There's a drugstore still there called Carter's Drugstore. I wanted to sit at that counter. They had a lunch counter. And the white kids would be sitting there spinning around on those stools, licking those ice cream cones and those milkshakes from those beautiful glasses, and it looked like so much fun. I wanted to sit at the counter, but my grandmother said I couldn't. She said colored children, as we were called then, can't sit at the counter. And she pointed over my shoulder to the counter, and she said, when we get our freedom, you can do that too. I became a freedom fighter that day.